Happy Vlogtober, day 4. Stick with me and I'm going to show you how to do a fun classic fall look. Fall looks for me really are 3 things. There are a fun darker lip, they are red blush, a cool cat eye with like a different liner, and darker colored lips. Like revolutionary. I know. Wow. But actually what I am really gravitating towards this fall is more of like this like slicked back hair, Rick Owen-esque, almost like sickly looking or very intimidating looking. So like hair slicked back, black lipstick, super pale kind of makeup. I don't know why, but that's just like the vibe I'm feeling for this fall. But that is not what we're doing today. Today we're going to do a very classic look like I described. So I am just prepping my skin. I have a NARS foundation that I'm using in the color Sahel, which is M2.5. You can see it's almost done. I noticed that they announced the dates for the Sephora sale, the holiday sale, so I definitely need to pick some things up from there. And I've just been really obsessed lately with the Menedez brother, the Monsters. Now I'm going to use my MAC Art Library Nude palette and create like, I think these have some really fun fall colors, and I even think that's a really interesting color for fall as well. So I think I'm going to do something maybe in this quad, something nice and fun for fall. About these Menedez brothers, I'm not sure how accurate it was, but I definitely felt some kind of way about how salacious it was. And like, I can't imagine just like going through a tragedy or my family going through a tragedy and then it being like dramatized. And I thought that Ryan Murphy did a really good job though of capturing our attention and then creating these like pretty epic cliffhangers to where you immediately need to watch the next episode. Like, it was Netflix at its best with binge behavior. My favorite thing to do is definitely to like go on after and like see how accurate it is, or like read more about the case. And this was one where I knew about this case. I hadn't grown up with it or anything, but like it's a pretty prominent one once you start down the true crime. When I finished the series, I started going on like different websites, and it seems like, of course, it was dramatized and they got a lot of things wrong, or they mostly skimmed over like Kitty's involvement, the mom's involvement, and how she was also a monster. And then I think even the title Monsters, it really leaves it open to interpretation. Like, who is the monster? Is it the boys? Is it the parents? Is it, you know, it also shows that like abuse is a cycle. So it's a vicious cycle, in fact. So on that note, look how cute this is. I got this as a sample when I placed my last order on Sephora, and it's like a baby beauty blender. So I'm using it for the first time, and this is the theme here with my NARS products, almost finished. When I got this is in the color Toffee. I follow somebody that I know who is a very talented and very makeup artist, and she's very into makeup. And she was posting her top sale picks. This was like 2 years ago. And so I basically just like bought everything that she recommended, and I messaged her and I told her that. And she said that she was like, you're gonna love this and it's truly gonna last you forever. And I swear I've used this like 300 times and it's still giving. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so now we're gonna get to some of the elements that I was talking about. So I definitely think like a darker blush is the moment. So I have this Natasha Denona palette. So I see it as spring, summer, and fall, winter. I mean, obviously it depends on your look as well, but like if we're just gonna talk about the seasons. So I really like this color of blush. So this one itself, this is the Bloom Blush and Glow palette from Natasha Denona. And I don't know, this just says it's a cream blush. So this is the shade I'm going to use. And then I recently was gifted from my cousin this Westman Atelier petal. And when I swatched it, it came on a little bit darker, so maybe like that. And then I'm going to blend that. And so now I'm going to try to diffuse this without adding too much more color, because that is definitely giving. So here we go. Okay, I might have to tone this down with powder, but it's giving fall. And now we get into the second fall fun thing, which is having fun eyeliners. I love using different colored eyeliners, and I don't know, there's just something about fall which really lends itself to like self-expression. I feel like winter and summer is so much of like dressing for the weather, like you have to dress for the elements, whereas spring and fall you have more like layering and you can just like express yourself more, I think. So I'm gonna go with the purple, I think. And this is the Wonder Swipe by Rimmel London, and I bought it 2 years ago when I was in London. I'm gonna skip the cat eye today, I think. So now we just have a few more steps in our classic fall look. Brownish eye with a light color. And now I'm gonna fill in my brows with Glossier Boy Brow. I don't know. I don't know if the product is running out, but like I feel like it's not. You see how I have kind of like lighter eyebrows here? I feel like it's not really giving me the coverage that I want. This, it was $2 from Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. And it is a Essence Hazelnut Brown Eye. I think we need to use this. Yeah. It's faint, but at least they're more like filled in. The Boy Brow used to do that, but I think it's just running out. Okay. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We've got some... It's really hard to do for some reason. On theme here, product running out. This is Party by Tarte. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-hour brush. It was a free gift from Sephora like I think 2 years ago. And I'm gonna use that. Just do a bit of contour. All right, so now all that's left is the lip and some powder. So for the lip now, I really like, for a classic fall look, darker colors like burgundy, deep reds, plums. kind of just like really delicious, juicy colors, if that makes sense. So I have this NYX Suede lip liner. So that's actually a little lighter than I remember. But this is my choice for the lippy. So I think I need to choose a bit of a lighter liner. I'm in a dark through here. So my second choice is Sultana by MAC. And it's this color. I have Diva by MAC. I love it. I feel like the Sultana lip liner really gave it like a little bit of a gloss, which is nice. And so now I'm just going to apply my powder. On brand, Sephora sale, a NARS translucent crystal. As an Indian woman, my under eyes are like my biggest, downfall. So I just always make sure that they are like not too dark and they're light, and I find that using brightening treatments really helps as well. Okay. Oh. Better Than You Know What from Too Faced. Okay. Final fall look. Berry lips, red blush, and a fun liner. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on Vlogtober Day 5.